Hi guys! Okay, so today I planned out a little tricks and tips video for how to get the perfect cat eye. It's really easy. I know a lot of people are really nervous about using liquid eyeliner, especially if you're not comfortable with it or you've never done it before, so I decided to show you two tricks that I have done, still do, still use, just to get a really simple cat eye. This is as simple cat eye as you could get. It's not anything too crazy. People think it's like this hard thing, but with a little practice, a lot of practice, you can achieve it, and it's going to be really easy. I really appreciate you watching, and I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so the first trick that I have for you is trying out a gel eyeliner first before you go in with your liquid eyeliner. I always use gel eyeliner just as a daily look anyway, so I love this stuff. You can get it at any drugstore for a really reasonable price. This one is L'Oreal Lacquer Liner, 24-hour, black is black, L'Oreal Infallible. It's the best. It's really awesome, and I used it a lot. So basically what I'm going to try to do, I already have some makeup on, but not too much, so it's going to be a clean palette to start with. I have 3 examples of brushes that you could use. This is a flat top, so it's flat on the top, and it's just used for gel eyeliner or just liquid eyeliner. It just really depends. So that's a flat one. This one is a rounded brush. As you can see, it's round on the top, and I use this when I'm just trying to make it a smudgy look. And then my favorite one for using liquid eyeliner is an angled eyeliner brush. I like that. It has just a little angle on it. So for beginners, of course, you're going to be a little nervous to do this, so I'm just going to show you slowly how I go in with the gel liner first and give myself a base to go by. So I just get my angled brush dirty with some gel, and then I go and follow a line. So I give myself a thin line, and I just go all the way out to the end of my eye. So you see how I just gave myself a dark line. Okay, you're going to either flick it up or just go straight across. So I usually like a flick, but I'll show you the easiest way. So you're going to take the same brush and keep it on an angle and just kind of gently give yourself that. That's exactly what we want. So you see it's just a little line difference from here to here, just a little flick. Nothing crazy, nothing too intense, and that's a basic cat eye. So now what I like to do is fill it in a little better, so instead of just going and leaving it like this, I get my brush a little thicker, and I go in. You see that little corner of your eye, that's reaching from the bottom all the way up? I'm going to connect them. And just connect it slightly like that. Okay. And then that just gives it a different look too. You can make your wing as dark as you want or as light as you want. It really is your choice. It's why I love liquid eyeliner and winged eyeliner and everything like that. It really could make or break a look. It could change up a look completely. So that's why this one is just super simple, nothing crazy. So that's your first one. Okay, so the second tip I have, if you don't have gel liner and you don't feel comfortable using gel liner, the thing that I used to practice to get a cat line was just taking a simple black eyeshadow. And this is from my Sephora palette, and it's like a little makeup palette with a bunch of different colors, obviously, and then it has even like lip glosses. It's pretty compact and cute, but the top broke off, so it's my life. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to take this flat brush first, and this is weird, but you want to wet the eyeshadow. So just make it a little damp if you need to. Get a paper towel, drop a little water on it, just very little amount, but just make sure it's a little wet, your eyeshadow. So now that the eyeshadow is wet, we're going to go in with the eyeshadow with the brush. get off the excess like this. And watch how I just pat tight, like a tight line on my lid. So just creating a line again, like I did with this with the gel liner, but it's a lot lighter, and it's also just, I don't know, just kind of makes it easier if you've never worked with gel liner before or you feel weird using it. Powder's always the way to go. There you go. Different look, but still giving you the same effect. So you see how that worked. And it's kind of similar. It's not completely on point, but it's pretty similar. So then I just go in with the powder again just to make everything a little sleeker and make sure that everything kind of looks the same on each side. Okay, but I do the same thing that I did with this eye. I take the powder and I go on the corner of my eye and I connect it because I want everything to kind of look the same. So like this. See how it just connects the bottom line all the way up. Now this is going to obviously look messier than a gel or a liquid, but it's still going to give you the same cat eye effect. So I mean, if you don't want to even try cat eye with liquid liner, I do feel like this is totally fine for your first step if you're really just not comfortable with it at all. You still get that nice cat eye look like I have right now, and it just looks really, you know, this is subtle. This is a first beginner person who doesn't feel comfortable working with a real liquid eyeliner, and this is two really easy looks that give you the same cat eye look. Okay, so like I said, you can leave it like this if you don't want it to be too extreme or too dark. But of course, this video is to show you how to do liquid eyeliner or some tricks for it. So definitely we're going to go over what I already did with a dark black liquid eyeliner. Now this one I got a really long time ago. It's L'Oreal Linear Intensify Carbon Black. So it's the blackest one that you could get. And it's not my favorite. I actually had a favorite. It was from, I think, Rimmel London, but I haven't been able to find it. So this is the one that I picked up last. And this one is just a very fine tip. Okay, so this is a brush. It's not a felt tip, it's not a pen, it's just a brush with a nice long handle. So now, it's going to be so easy for you to just color it in, basically. It's like pre-K. You're just learning how to color in the lines now. So you have your lines, you have your base, so now just go over it. The best thing you could do too is make sure your elbow, you're on a table. Like right now I'm on a table, so I could rest my hand and it's going to be steady. And then also you want to be sure that you are doing this with some light, so I have some natural light coming in, but let's just go right in. And it's so dark. And then this is really wet, so you want to just fan it off so you don't smudge anything. So dark, and it's going to last the whole night. It's the best stuff ever if you're going out. So now I dipped back into my bottle, take a little more. Let's do it over the powder. The powder I think is the easiest. Super dark. Okay, so this one, obviously you could see, is a little darker just because the gel was really dark. So that's why it's a little thicker and a little darker, just because the gel is different than a powder. So you're going to get a different look each time. The powder is going to be a lot, just I guess, cleaner or lighter in color. I don't really know how to explain it well, but it's a different look, but it's still very similar. And those are two very easy ways to get a nice little cat eye that everyone wants. and everyone thinks it's so hard to do, but if you have a base, it's really easy. So these are 2 different ways that I showed you. I really hope it helped. I plan on doing a lot more looks, and I hope you guys like this video. Thanks for watching.